The following is a fan-based discussion. All materials discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, Saban Entertainment, and Tsuburaya Productions.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, everybody!
Hello.
Welcome back to Tokutalk. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Well, not nearly as long as it was for the last one. But in this case, we're late on this news, but I'm actually happy that we waited because of some things that happened over the past few days of the second half of what the Tokutalk will be. As you can see in our title, we're talking about Hasbro acquiring basically all Saban Brands and Saban Brand closing in about a month or some change. But to start off with, Hasbro has acquired everything that Saban Brands holds. Not really
profitable.
Yeah.
So Power Rangers and not much else.
You're not wrong. $500 million. That's how much they bought it for. What do we want to come from this?
Better toys.
That. Better writing. That's the main thing. I just want that. I want the show to be better.
Well, Hasbro will
A rebooted cinematic universe. You know it's going to happen at some point.
They might. They might. You never know.
But, will Hasbro really be in charge of making the shows or just the toys?
Yeah,
they own the full license.
Yeah, they own the full license now.
So it'll be up to them. I mean, they'll probably work with other studios when it comes to making shows, movies, etc. But
yeah,
they own the full license.
Just like they do now.
Kick Nickelodeon to the curb.
Unfortunately, we had to wait for 2021 for that to happen. Because of the contract that Saban signed with Nick prior to them signing the whole thing over. And that doesn't validate the contract.
Why? Because Hasbro didn't sign it.
True. But Saban did. So
but Saban doesn't own it anymore, so...
Who knows what...
I'm sure the Hasbro lawyers...
That's something the lawyers have got to sort out, because I don't know.
Because we still know that, next year, it's still premiering on Nick, as we know for right now.
Please try your hardest to throw Nickelodeon to the curb.
I think, what is it? Hasbro has a lot of stake in the Discovery Kids channel. So, who knows? Power Rangers might end up moving there. Or they might get smart and just move it to Netflix.
I was going to say, it could come directly to Netflix.
Or Hulu. Or Amazon.
Prime.
I was thinking of it. And I'm just like, well, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really hoping that we just end up getting a lot of other things coming from this. One thing I really want, and one thing I'm really scared about, we'll talk about the scared about portion first. Do not mess with those comics. The comics have been great. Both Go-Go Power Rangers and everything, leading up to Shattered Grid. They sell out constantly. So I don't think Hasbro is going to touch those.
Because they're a moneymaker.
Yeah, they're a good moneymaker and the story is great. What I really want from it, I want a video game based on Shattered Grid. Please do. Please do it now. Please.
And not like the last one we got.
Yeah, the one that was, hey.
The beat 'em up.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind something.
No music. There were moments where the music just stops.
I wouldn't mind something like that, but they're just going to end up having to make it a little bit more expansive. I think something that might work a little bit better would be something more like Batright War or,
a Muso game.
Yeah, a Muso game. A Muso game would work almost perfectly for that.
The problem with
Power Rangers is built from the ground up to be a Muso game.
Yeah.
Yet it hasn't been.
He has a very good point. And for the story that we got from these comics, that would be perfect. If Hasbro was smart, they would give us a good video game that was based on something like that. It sets itself up for it. So that would be great. I'm really hoping that they don't move anything over from Boom to IDW, which houses their Transformers comics and some of the other properties that they have. My Little Pony, for example.
Yeah, they have Hasbro Studios, which does the My Little
Let's also
Pony
just
stuff.
hope there's no crossovers.
There will probably be a crossover with Transformers.
No, that would work.
I know it would, but
That
part
could
of
work.
it's not looking forward to it.
If you're talking about this current incarnation of cinematic Transformers, don't worry, it ain't going to be around much longer.
Thank God.
No, Transformers 7 was just pulled from the release schedule.
Yay. There is a God.
His name is not Michael Bay.
It was in the early 90s.
Now we just need a Power Rangers sequel because goddamn, that movie deserved it.
It was a good movie. Hasbro might do that.
That's not going to get a sequel, though.
Who knows?
It's possible, but considering that movie barely made any money, it's not going to happen.
Movies that lost money got sequels, so let's just hold out hope.
He does have a point. Stranger things have happened, but...
Like the show season 2.
Okay.
Anyway,
Stranger things have happened, but I don't know if they see any problem.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
It's just like we're really hoping that they just.
If I had to put money on it, I wouldn't say it would.
Yeah, we're really hoping from Hasbro that they just really step up the quality. Like, they see what has happened with Power Rangers over the past couple of years, and it's just like, we don't want that step down that we got from Dino Charge, Super Dino Charge, and Ninja Steel. Like, we don't want that step down in quality. We want good quality writing. And, I mean, weirdly enough, I can say this even though I've only watched a couple episodes, My Little Pony's not written terribly.
no.
So it's just like, if we get
My Little Pony has legions of fans.
Yes. And if we get something that's like in sort of, a step above that, where it's just a little bit more
Higher Terror Strong. I don't know.
higher Terror Strong.
Everyone else is doing it, why not?
Sure, she's just, or Cree Summers.
Yuri
Hire her. Look,
Lowenthal.
we could use some number 5. But
The guy who played Kratos in God of War. He'd be cool.
but yeah,
One.
The new one.
Okay.
we would just like a little bit more. Just,
Boy.
as we saw Saban just sort of really, I'm not going to say so much as push Power Rangers to the side as give it terrible writing. That's what we don't want from that. We just want something just better to be brought in.
I think in general, for everything, we don't want terrible writing.
Yeah, that's the main thing. When fart jokes are your main source of comedy, you made a mistake. Looking at you, Ninja Steel, Super Ninja Steel, and your 2 annoying side characters.
Moving on. Let's not talk about that. Now let's go into the part where Saban Brands is closing.
1993 to 2018. 25 years of Power Rangers, all coming to being sold off to another company. And I'm really hoping that, one, that the 60 employees who are going to be laid off, I really hope they find jobs.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I want that. Don't wish any ill will on them. I want them to find something, just go and find something immediately. Maybe they can move over to Hasbro
That's what I was
in a
saying.
more creative capacity.
Would be nice.
I mean, it's just Saban Brands, Saban Entertainment Brands closing, not the entire structure. So maybe they'll be moved to somewhere else inside the company itself. But I really just want them to just, I don't know. It's weird seeing sort of an end to an era in this case. Because, thanks to Saban, we got Power Rangers leading us to Super Sentai and Rider and Ultraman and things of that nature. And it's weird seeing this happen, especially in our lifetime, but...
It's weird, but it's not surprising.
Yeah, at all. With the way that...
Again, we just lost Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Something else we grew up with. And now that's gone, so...
With the way that the writing and everything has been going over the past couple of years, you can see that there's been just a steady decline in quality. So this was bound to happen. We just didn't...
I don't know that it was bound to happen, but I think, going back to the movie again, I think the failure of the movie might have had something to do with this as well.
I don't know.
Considering how much they spent on that.
I don't even think it's the movie. I think it's the
I think that's part of it.
I think it's the fact that the toys
the
stopped
overwhelming thing.
Yeah, the toys really didn't sell.
Like, the people had posted videos of the one from Ninja, the big lion, the big red lion, just stocking shelves in Toys R Us that just being not sold. Even in Toys R Us last week of being open, it just sat there because nobody wanted them. And that could really end up tying back into the show itself. Who knows? But we don't really know exactly what a lot of the things that happen behind the scenes. I'm guessing.
And not to mention all of the toys for the movie were not great either.
Yeah, they just weren't good quality, and that's sort of a Bandai issue, though.
Yeah.
But
Hasbro is known for making good toys.
yeah, we'll see exactly
so was
what
Bandai at one
happens.
point.
Yeah.
I'm expecting that somebody who worked at the company is going to put out some expose, maybe like a year or so, like, this is why this happened. Saying, why the whole property got sold off to Hasbro and why this went this way, why this went that way. I'm expecting a lot more of that over the next while. So I'm excited for something like that to happen. But yeah. End of an era.
Yeah.
I would be more sad, but at the same time I'm not. I'm sitting here like, once Saban bought it back from Disney, they didn't really know what to do for a good 4 years until they got to Dino Charge and they got good writers and fired Zach.
And then they immediately
ruined any goodwill they had with Ninja Steel.
End of an era, but as the saying goes, when one door closes, another one opens.
This door has Transformers and ponies on it.
And it does.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. The door transforms into a car and drives away. That's how it opens.
The door transforms.
That's the lamest transformer ever.
Yeah. It's a door. He transforms into a car. He transforms into a pony. He doesn't know what he wants to do anymore. But
It's a triple changer. It'll sell somewhere.
yeah, let us know what you think about this happening in the comments
Friendship is
below.
more than meets the eye. We'll see you guys. That's about all we have to say on this, everybody.
Let us know what you think about this in the comments below, on our Facebook, on our Twitter.
And remember, everyone, we are doing our Patreon 3,000 subscriber group stream
This Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
June 2nd.
That will
June
also
2nd.
be the video for this week. So the Garo review will go up the week after.
So we hope to see you guys there. And as always, like, subscribe, share, join our Patreon if you can. Follow us on Twitter. But until then, this has been Tokutalk. There are plenty more of these coming. We have a list of topics.
Random ideas just started sprouting off. It's like, hey, we have 5 months of nothing. Let's just go ahead and screw that.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.